Rockcastle Real Estate is listed on the JSE and in Mauritius.
Well, the story here is that NEPI was such a huge success that Des de Beer and his colleagues decided, well, let's just do it again. So they listed a new entity in Mauritius, and then they started doing the same thing about accumulating an international portfolio as well as some direct investments in Zambia and Poland and
Now,
so on.
this one owns 7% of Hammerson, listed on the local market.
I was afraid you were going to mention that because we should have been talking about Hammerson actually in this show.
Given
as well.
the size.
Yeah, it's in the Allsy 40, but I got blindsided there, sorry.
Market cap, 33.4 billion rand, a historic yield of 3.9% on this one.
So interesting, a little bit of a replica of NEPI, and they in actually merger talks, and we failed to mention that with NEPI. So they look at an all-share swap to put them together. Bigger market cap, better liquidity, better rating. I mean, that's and the overlap.
So would you celebrate such a move?
Yes, I think so. All stock mergers are generally not good. So this is the exception because
Hang on, when you say all stock mergers, you don't mean every single stock merger. You mean when companies merge using script
and it's
combinations,
it's
as in all.
That's what I mean. Yes, when they pay with shares.
Well, one or the other is getting a better deal or the other, no?
It tends to overpay. I mean, the best example is African Bank and Elleries, but that's for another day. So there is an interesting model that they've got here. They started out with more indirect investments, so almost like a property investment trust. Quite a clever structure. A GBC, which is a global business center company, won in Mauritius, good tax advantages, so quite cleverly thought out. And then started to buy listed property investment stocks into
While
this.
Rowan's talking, let's just get that share price graph up there. There we go.
Looks good.
Rowan, let me not interrupt you. I just wanted to give a visual reference for our audience.
Lance, it's Lance today.
No, is that the first time I've made the mistake today?
Yes,
no.
Only today?
Yeah, only today, yeah.
Or
But we are
at
twins,
least
so
you're
you are
correcting me.
forgiven.
At least you're correcting me now. Lance Williams,
yes.
not Rowan Williams. For those of you that don't know, we've got Rowan and Lance on the show. They are brothers, and I do this all the time.
Brothers.
Twin brothers. Well, there we go. No wonder
Yeah,
I'm making
so
such a faux
you're
pas.
excused.
But how's the transition worked out? So we know you're saying they started out with the indirect investments, so now?
So what they've done is they've started to sell those off and go into direct property investments. And it's actually worked out pretty well. You can see the performance has been good. And I think what they're doing is able to take their operational excellence and capability and employ it more in direct investments. So you're seeing that change. And with the merger with NEPI, if it goes ahead, if they can agree on ratios, it will become more pure play.
So Lance, I
direct.
want to bring back that share price graph because in that Ferrari I didn't get a look at it. Where are we at? Now this one hasn't sold off.
It came to the market at 10 Rand a share, and everybody thought, well, I don't know what this is. Mauritius, that sounds a bit dodgy. Let's not buy any.
But then this is a solid story.
And now it's at 35, and that's not in a long time period either. So it's been
Hot
a
or
great
not?
run.
Lance?
Hot on this one.
Paul?
Look, it's at the same core assets, isn't it? The European, Eastern European, that's the project. Spironousis, the CEO, is an excellent operator, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to go with hot on this
The
one.
theme for
in the
you
same.
right now is a hot one.